Good morning. I'm Julie Bailey, and I'm very happy to share with you this ministry moment. And I want to start with a scripture from 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. The author writes, "And serve each other according to the gift each person has received, as good managers of God's diverse gifts." You know, in Bible study recently, we were talking about being made in the image of God and what that really means. If that means we are to be a mirror image of Him, then our work is truly cut out for us. Having been given the gift of life, the gift of unconditional love, and the gift of various talents, skills, and innate abilities, we are set to mirror this love and to be Christ's disciples. When we speak of supporting our church this time of year, we often think about monetary donations and pledges. And that's important, of course, but wait, there's more. There's a lot more. When we are in a relationship with others, I think about our spouses and our children and our dearest friends, then we all know that the best gift we have to give them is our presence and our time. Not necessarily the new toy or a bouquet of flowers, but those things show thoughtfulness, but it's really time. And connected with that idea of time are the gifts and abilities that are unique to each one of us. During Lent, we might maybe take a look and inventory those gifts that we have to offer our loved ones and our church community. Our spiritual gifts, as well as those unique abilities that seem to be wired into our DNA, truly, literally, gifts from God. And that said, I have, in the course of my own lifetime, come to understand and appreciate the gifts that God has given to me. And you all know this. I am truly in my element when in the world of words. Words and understanding the power that they have over others is my superpower. It's what led me to becoming a language arts teacher, and it's what's guided my personal writing and what has encouraged me to lose myself in the books, the poems, the hymns, the scriptures that I read. Understanding the power of words also brought me into communications role here at church. You know that I helped Pastor Matt put out the blast and the monthly newsletter, and I'm always appreciative of those who send in their articles and add to that. It makes my job so much easier. Speaking in front of others is another thing that I enjoy, and although I know that terrifies other people, I'm happy to be a liturgist and to do things like this, share this ministry moment. There have been times, my gap years I call them, when I haven't had the time to share my gifts with the church. I was busy with my teaching career, and you know, English teachers have a lot of papers to grade, and raising 2 children. But ultimately, there came a time when I had more time, and I could give more to my church community. Now, those years of balancing church, career, family, those kinds of things, have taught me to be a good organizer, and I love organizing things. You know, lesson plans were something I had to do every week, every day, revise. But you know, it's my faith in God and being supported by this community of disciples and learning when to ask for help when I need it. This really made the big difference. So during Lent, let's take some time to assess our own unique gifts, to pray about how God would like us to use those gifts here and then beyond the walls of this church. And even better, let's sit down at a meal sometime. We have so many meal opportunities here. And let's look around the table and remind people of the gifts that they have that inspire us. Gifts of leadership, administration, music, crafting, all those things that you admire about your friends here. Mother Teresa said, "Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love." There's also a saying in the theater community that there's no such thing as small parts, only small actors. And we all know the world becomes a better place when each of us steps up to share our gifts and serve in our own unique way with love and humility. Thank you.